Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. My name's Debbie if you don't know me, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a really exciting indie brand release. It's an eyeshadow palette, which you already know from the title that you've clicked on, but it's the new Affinity 2 palette by Certifeye, which I'm super excited to show you guys. I think I'm going to be one of the first to do this because I was on the pre-order for this, so it came to me yesterday and I wanted to film today and get this uploaded straight away for you. So today is Saturday and I've already done a look with it, which you can see on my eyes right now. If you want to skip to seeing how I did the look, I'm going to put a timestamp down below, and if you want to just skip straight to that and miss out the bit about me showing you the palette and talking about it, feel free to do so. It's only a quick speeded up little video. It's not really a tutorial as such, but just showing you how the eyeshadows perform my eyes. So if that's interesting to you, you can do that. There's not going to be swatches in this video, but I am going to talk to you a bit about the shades and a bit about the brand before I show you them on my eyes. So without further ado, this is the palette. So the Certifeye Affinity 2, and it's the sister palette to the Affinity, which was purple and pink colour scheme. I'll show you this one and then I'll also show you the other one actually. So this is the new one, the Affinity 2. So gorgeous colour scheme of blues and greens. The thing that's different about this one in comparison to the Affinity, other than the colour scheme of course, is that in this one there's some shimmer shades and duochromes, whereas in the other one they were all completely matte. I'll just quickly get the other one to show you actually. So this is the original Affinity. That's the colours in that one. So colour schemes are completely different, but the palettes are the same size. It's cardboard packaging, super thin but feels sturdy, feels good quality. And I've got another one of their palettes as well. I've got the Tropical Wonders, which had white around the edges, but they've upgraded now to this more sort of foiled effect, which is probably a nightmare to show you on camera, but it's a lot easier to clean. So the Affinity one, obviously you've just seen, is gold, and this one is silver, but it's the same material there, which I do appreciate. It does make it difficult to show you the names of the shades. I don't think you'll probably be able to see that on camera. But this one is interesting because there's mattes and shimmers in the palette, whereas the Affinity was all mattes. And I was really excited to try some shimmers from Certifeye. I know they've had shimmers in other palettes, but just not the ones that I own. I own the Tropical Wonders and then the Affinity one, as I say, and the Affinity 2. In this one and all of their palettes, they're all this shape and size, the ones that I've got, and they've got 18 shades in them. And in this one you've got 6 shimmers, of which I think 3 are going to be duochromes. I've not played with them all yet, so I couldn't be entirely sure. I might just swatch out those shimmers just to show you actually, so that you can see, because I know duochromes transfer a bit differently in terms of colour, and they can be a lot more interesting when they're swatched than what they look in the pan here. Now I already know that I love the matte formula from Certifeye, because as I say, I've got their palettes before, so my expectations were, you know, already set. I knew what I was getting into when I bought this, and I'm not disappointed at all. They perform exactly the same as the Affinity. So if you've got the Affinity, you'll know what the formula's like. There's very minimal fallout. There's not much kick up in the pan either, if that bothers you. It doesn't worry me really, but just, you know, it's not one of these that's like Anastasia formula where it's going to go everywhere. You know, there's a tiny bit of kick up, but hardly any really. Not much fallout on your face at all. I mean, I did this look after I'd done my foundation, and I think I had about 2 specks of fallout to brush away, and that was it. So, and I do go in quite heavy when I build up my shadows, so that's good to know. The duochrome that I've got on my lids, I'll just come up close so you can see the eye look actually. So the duochrome shade in the centre of my lids is Shahab which is this colour here. So in the pan, I can't get it to translate the different colours that it's going, so I'm just going to swatch that one out. So I don't even know if you can see it on my finger there actually, but it's a beautiful duochrome. There's also a white to bluey greeny kind of shift, which is what I've got in my inner corners there. It's probably more blue because I've got some blue underneath, but that one's called Certifeye. I'm probably butchering these names, but I'm doing my best there. But I'll just swatch that one out for you as well. So yeah, you can see it now. But again, beautiful shift in that one, really, really pretty. Then we've got one called Bilal here, which is a green, probably more like a satin, but super pretty. We have, oh, this one is duochrome, Naveed, which is this one here, like a silver into blue, really, really pretty. And then we use my thumb because I'm running out of fingers. We've got Aftab here, which is a blue, really pretty sparkling blue, a bit more like a satin again. These aren't the sort of formula that are super shimmery, I would say. They're a bit more, they're not as impactful as say some of the ones I've got that have got that dimethicone sort of feel to them. They don't have that kind of feel so much there. They're easy to pick up on a brush, but to get the intensity I got on my lids, I did have to pack it over a glitter glue. The other thing to say that I love about this brand is that they always bring out the concept of the palette first. So they showed the palette, but they didn't show any shimmer shades in the palette. In fact, it was all matte at the time. And they Photoshop the palettes and show you the concept and put that onto their Instagram and ask for people's opinions. And then they showed how it could be if they put some shimmers or duochromes in, and this is what the customers wanted. And I love that. I love that they're taking an interest in what the customers actually want, trying to bring us what we're asking for. And I think, you know, that's another reason why indie brands are able to steal the hearts of colourful eyeshadow lovers like myself, because I can't imagine any of the bigger brands, well, they wouldn't be able to do that, they just wouldn't. So, you know, to be able to sort of bend and adapt to what your customers want, to really bring a product to the market that the customers are demanding or asking for, is incredible, really. If I can find a picture, and I'm sure I'll be able to, I'll insert a picture up here of their latest concept, which is going to be, or was going to be, a very neutral palette. And again, they've had some feedback that people would like some pinks and berry tones in it as well, and it looks absolutely beautiful, that one. So that's probably going to be next on my list. But as I say, I already love the brand, love the packaging, love the quality of the shadows, particularly the mattes. I don't think you'll find better mattes for the price. What did I pay? £32 I think this one was. It's around about that price, 30 or £32 is what their palettes tend to go for. You probably already know this if you're a lover of indie brands like me, but the owner of Certifeye and the owner of Blush Tribe are sisters. They both seem to do the same thing in that they will put out the concept, ask for pre-orders on the palette. I guess it's because they're only small businesses, they want to know what orders they're going to get so they can cater for that, or that's what I imagine will be the reason why. I've no problem with that. I've pre-ordered another one as well that I'm going to be showing you very soon, that's coming from Blush Tribe, but yeah, I don't mind doing that. And I pre-ordered it, it's probably February maybe, I can't exactly remember. It feels like a long time ago. I paid for it at the time and kind of forgotten all about it because I knew it was going to be a little while coming. And from the minute that this was sneak peeked as a concept, I knew I was going to get it. So I just wanted to make sure that I got my pre-order in and I didn't miss out on it. And so, living in the UK, because they're a British-based indie brand, I've been fortunate to be really early in picking this up. So I think that's about as much as I want to say about it. If you've got any questions about the palette, or you want me to do some more looks with it, or to do looks where I pair the Affinity 1 with the Affinity 2 or palette bingos, anything like that, please let me know. I want to do what you guys want to see with the palettes that I've got. I'll put a ton of different colours on my eyes, as you can see in this eye look, just to test them out really. So probably for a lot of people this might not be that wearable a look, but I absolutely love it. I love it's sort of, I don't know, it reminds me of like a murky sort of rivery stream or something. It's like, it's got some grungy tones in the crease, because it has got some of those sort of army green shades in there. That shade, Alba there, I think that's going to be one of my favourites. That duochrome is gorgeous, as I say. I used both of those two blues at the top. I used that shade in the corner as like, when you see me sort of mapping out the shape, if you do watch the little tutorial at the end, that's the colour I was using there. I've used that as my inner corner. So I've tried to use as many as I can. I've obviously not used everything, and I've not dipped into these blues or more purpley shades at all yet. So I'd be super interested to do that if you want to see it. I'm going to do it obviously in my own time in any case. I'm super happy to see that there's some navy shades in here. I've been on the quest for a decent navy shade. I've got a couple. I've got one in the 39A palette from Morphe that I absolutely love. That's navy, but that's a massive palette to carry around. So to have a choice of a few deeper blues that I can deepen up looks with that are matte is awesome for me. So I'm rambling at this point, but I absolutely love the palette. So I'll leave it there. I'll leave up the tutorial and end the video with that. But if you've liked this and you want to see more from me, please let me know. Like, comment and subscribe if you want to, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.